Hey guys, let's cook some shit in my trailer. We're gonna make some high protein nachos. I start off by browning some ground beef in a pan, and then I dice up about a half of an onion. I think I used a white onion for this, but you can use a yellow or purple, whatever you want to use. Or they call it red onion, but it's purple. And then I put some Worcestershire sauce in there and some garlic. You can also use fresh garlic. While that's cooking, I chop up some cilantro and some parsley, but I set it to the side because I like to use it towards the end of cooking so the flavors are still really fresh. And then I chop up one zucchini. It's like a medium-sized zucchini. And I don't actually cook those in the same pan. I combine them towards the end because I like to brown them in a separate pan. And then I use frozen corn. You can use canned corn, but the frozen has a little bit more of like a crunch to it. And then I used a portion of a yellow pepper and a green pepper. I thought the yellow would add a little sweetness to it. Alright, mix that up. Once you're done with that, we're going to put some black beans in there. I use about a half a can. I rinsed them a little bit, and then I end up saving the rest of it and putting it in a Ziploc bag in the freezer because I can use that later. Mix everything up. Get your pan ready. You're going to put some olive oil in there and put your zucchini in. Just like that there. Stick it in the freezer. And then I'm using some diced tomatoes. I always use fire roasted tomatoes because they just taste really good. And they have that charred look to them. And I think if food looks good, it tastes good. And then taco seasoning, mix that up. And then I use a little bit at some point. I put a little salsa and Taco Bell hot sauce inside of the whole mix. So the zucchini's done. I mix everything in there. And then I put in my herbs, and then I do some lime juice. You can use the little container of lime juice that you can keep on your counter, but fresh is always better. And I'm grating some cheese here. I use Monterey Jack and cheddar. There's my daughter. My husband's playing with her. The cheese rotary is a really good thing to get. Saves so much time, and they're really not too bad to wash. And there's everything when it's finished. You can put all these different toppings on there. I cut up some avocado. And there's that. And here's the finished product. It was so good. You guys got to try it. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.